William James and Radical Empiricism. William James's philosophy of radical empiricism represents another significant pillar of his intellectual legacy. Building on his pragmatic principles, James developed radical empiricism as a way to account for the richness and complexity of human experience. This philosophy emphasizes that all knowledge arises from experience and that experience itself includes not only discrete objects but also the relationships and connections between them. Radical empiricism begins with a simple yet profound premise: the totality of experience is the starting point for understanding reality. James rejected the traditional empiricism of thinkers like John Locke, who focused narrowly on isolated sensory data. For James, this approach ignored the fluid and relational nature of experience. He argued that what we directly encounter in life includes both objects and the links that bind them. This emphasis on relationality sets radical empiricism apart from other philosophical systems. James believed that relationships are as real as the things they connect. For instance, the experience of seeing a tree is not just about the tree as an object or the eye as a perceiving organ. It also includes the act of seeing, the connection between subject and object. This insight challenges dualistic frameworks that separate mind and matter or subject and object. James's theory of the stream of consciousness is a key example of radical empiricism in action. He introduced this concept in the Principles of Psychology, 1890, to describe how human thoughts and feelings flow in a continuous, unbroken stream. This metaphor captures the essence of radical empiricism. Life is not a series of isolated moments but a dynamic process in which transitions and connections are just as important as the content of individual experiences. In his 1912 work, Essays in Radical Empiricism, James further elaborated on his ideas. He argued that traditional metaphysical debates, such as whether reality is material or spiritual, miss the mark by failing to ground themselves in lived experience. Radical empiricism seeks to resolve these disputes by focusing on what can be directly observed and felt. For James, the richness of experience provides all the evidence we need to understand the world. This philosophy also redefines truth. Building on his pragmatism, James claimed that truth is not a fixed property of ideas but something that emerges through experience. Truth is verified when ideas help us navigate life effectively and harmoniously. This view positions radical empiricism as an open, flexible framework, capable of adapting to new insights and discoveries. James applied radical empiricism to several domains, including religion, psychology, and metaphysics. In his exploration of religious experience, he emphasized the importance of personal, subjective spirituality. Mystical states, he argued, are genuine forms of experience that offer profound insights into human existence. By treating these states as valid components of experience, James provided a framework for understanding spirituality without resorting to dogma or skepticism. In psychology, radical empiricism influenced James's studies of emotion, will, and habit. He saw the mind as an active participant in shaping reality, rather than a passive observer. This perspective aligns with his broader philosophical commitment to agency and the interconnectedness of experience. Radical empiricism also challenges traditional metaphysical systems like materialism and idealism. By grounding reality in experience, it avoids reducing the world to either physical matter or abstract ideas. Instead, James proposed a pluralistic universe, one that accommodates the diversity and fluidity of existence. This vision reflects his belief in the openness and creativity of the world. James's radical empiricism offers a powerful alternative to rigid philosophical systems. It celebrates the immediacy of life and the connections that bind us to one another and to the world. By emphasizing experience as the foundation of knowledge, James created a philosophy that remains deeply relevant, offering insights into everything from scientific inquiry to personal growth. His work continues to inspire those who seek to understand life in all its complexity and richness.